So in the new update of OpenAI, they introduced Agent Builder. It's a tool that lets you create AI agents. But we already have some tools to create AI agents like N8N or Zapier. Why should we use OpenAI Agent Builder? Well, one of the great things about it is that it's very simple and easy to work with, especially if you are new to this and you haven't create AI agents before, and it may sound a little bit complicated for you on other platforms. Agent Builder on OpenAI, it's very easy and very simple to work with. And in a moment, I'm going to show you, we are going to create an AI agent that will help us in some tasks in our work. And I will create some examples for you, and you will see how easy it is to work with it. And I'm sure you're going to like it. And I hope you start creating your own AI agents to automate part of your tasks. So if you're ready, let's begin. So the first step is to visit platform.openai.com/agent builder. So don't worry about the link. I will put it down in the description. So all you need to do is to click on it and jump onto this page, come to Agent Builder, and this is our project. So if you want to create a new project, you can come here and click on Create New Project or Manage Your Projects, or select from the projects that you already have. So we are right now in Practice Projects, and here inside Practice Projects, you can see your workflows, different AI agents, different automations, whatever you have built. So if you have a workflow which is published, you will see it under the tab of Workflows. If you have built something, but it's not complete, you're still working on it, it's not published yet, it will appear under Drafts. And here they have some prepared templates, which we will look into them soon. So if you want to create a new workflow, all you need to do is to come here and click on Create, and it will jump on a new workflow. So when you come here, by default, you will have these two options, Start and My Agent. And in a moment, I will get to each of them. First of all, on the left side, we have the list of our nodes. To these items, we call them nodes on agent builders, right? So here we have agent, we have end, we have node, we have file search, we have guardrail, MCP, if else, while, user approval, transform, and set a state. So the start node, what it does is that it will start the process from here, and we can set some variables. We can define some of the things that we may use allowing our automation, allowing our process. But right now I don't want to get into it because I don't want to confuse you. Later on another video, we will have a complete training on all of these elements. So we will have a complete course and you can learn about every single element there. Right now, I want us to get familiar with the environment and create a sample AI agent, right? So this is the start point. You will have it by default. From here, you get your AI agent. I can select it and click on delete, remove it. I can come here, click on agent to add an agent here, or I can come here, drag and just drop it here. Then it will ask me to select a node from this list. You see it is highlighted, right? And I'm going to select agent and it will be like this. Or in case if you just dragged and dropped an element here and a node here, all you need to do is to just connect them like this. Okay, so here we have our AI agent. We can change the name. Let's say we upload different YouTube videos during the week, right? And we want a system that help us with the process, like selecting a good name, writing a good description, selecting the correct tags for our video based on the topic of our video, and so on, right? We want to automate this process so we don't spend a lot of time on thinking about the names, thinking about the titles, searching for the tags, and so on. So I'm gonna come here and let's rename it to, let's say, YouTube Assistant, right? And here I can describe the instructions, what it should do. So you can come here, click on this expand prompt. This is the prompt for your AI, the same way that you go to ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini and you write your prompt, the same way you write your prompt here. So I'm gonna say you are a YouTube content optimization assistant. Your role is to help creators develop compelling titles, thumbnails, descriptions, tags, and pinned comments for their videos. Here's your process. When user requests help, follow these steps. Gather information, ask user to provide a brief description about their video, their call to action, the video's tone or style. Okay. I'm going to make it simpler. I'm going to remove part of it, but generally you can explain what you expect, right? What you expect the AI model do and in what way, in what format, or if it is hard for you and you want to just make it easier, you can open a chat with ChatGPT and explain that I'm working on an AI agent and I want this AI agent to do this task, okay? Write me a prompt for that AI agent. All right, I simply explained in an easy language that what I want. I'm working on an AI agent that help users to prepare content for their YouTube videos, such as video title, tags, and so on. I want you to write a good prompt for my AI agent for this task. This is one of the easy ways that you can just follow and get a better prompt that will give you a better result. So here's the prompt that it wrote for me. You are an expert YouTube content strategist and copywriter. And here is your goal and input receive. Now, if it is complicated, I can just say, make it simpler, just explain the task and what it should do for each part very short. This way you can modify your prompt and make it easier to understand. So I can just copy this and come to my agent, AI agent, and paste it here. But for now, I'm going to keep this. It's more or less the same thing with a little bit more details. So I'm going to save this. This is my prompt. Now here, include chat history is active, so I can chat with my AI agent and develop some parts, and it can remember what we are talking about. Here is the model that you can select from all GPT models that they have available here. If you want something good at the moment, you can select GPT-5, and you can then select the reasoning effort, which is, for example, by default, this is on low. You can put it on medium or high if it is a complex task, or if it is not something that requires a lot of thinking, okay? You can come down here and select, for example, GPT 4.1, okay? I think it doesn't have reasoning, right? Yeah, it doesn't have reasoning, but it is good for some small tasks, making small decisions. It's really good. And here we have a couple of other options. The first one here is tools. And if I click on this plus sign in front of tools, a drop down will appear. And in this drop down, I can select client tool, MCP servers, file search, web search, code interpreter, function, and custom. Now, again, I'm not going to go in deep into all of these because it's a massive topic. For now, I'm going to explain these two. For example, file search. We can add some files and the AI agent respond to our question or complete the task based on the files we already added. And for web search, we will give this ability to our AI agent to search online for some task. For example, a task may need to search online and understand the date, the current date that the user is in chatting with our AI agent. You can then use web search. For now, we will select file search, and here we can upload our files. Now, I have prepared two files for this task. One of them include all of these content, all of these elements from successful YouTube videos, which I'm just gonna drag and drop it here. So here is the successful video titles, description, and so on. And also I have another file, which is about copywriting and writing titles or headlines or description in a persuasive way, right? So I'm going to attach these two files, and I can name this, for example, YouTube files. Okay, it's just for us to remember it. I'm going to click on attach and it appears here. If I want to modify this or add some other files to it, I can just click on it and add more files or add a widget, which later on another video we will talk more about widgets. And if I want to disconnect this file from this AI agent, I have to come here and click on detach, right? So for now, I close it. And the next thing is output format. This is the result that we will get from AI agent. And right now, by default, it is on text. We can put it on JSON or on widget. Again, about widget, we will talk more on another video because it's a very interesting topic and very useful. And I have some tricks that will help you to create cool widgets for your AI agents. By the way, if you are enjoying this video and you're interested in this topic, don't forget to like the video. And by liking, I will know that you are interested in this topic and I will talk more about it. I will create more videos on this topic. And if you have any question, don't forget to write it down in the comments. So let's continue. For this example, we'll select text because we want to chat with our AI agent. And that's all we need to do. So I'm going to click on preview. Okay. And now I have to start chatting with my AI agent. And the good thing is that you can see the process of happening, taking each step here on the left. So by the way, one thing, if your preview is off, it means that you have to go to your account, to your OpenAI account and verify your account. Okay. After verifying your account, then preview will be active. So let's say that we are making a YouTube video about this topic. This is a short description about it, and now give us the required elements. So I'm going to write down, I made a video for my YouTube channel about OpenAI new update about Agent Builder and how we can use it, what are the benefits. So I explain whatever we talked about inside that video or whatever I'm going to talk about on that video, right? Something like this video that you are watching. So I'm just going to send this. It was a very simple prompt. I didn't explain much. I didn't provide a lot of information, but yet our AI agent should be able to complete this task successfully because we selected a GPT-5 and the reasoning is active. It tries to think deeper about this. And so sometimes it may ask us question, sometimes it just directly provide the answer. So great topic. Here are quick questions. So what is the primary, who is the primary audience? Which real life agent examples did you build in this video? It is asking these questions because it will help the AI agent to create more compelling headline or description. Why it is asking these questions? Because in the file that I uploaded about copywriting, we have some parts talking about when we are writing some headline, for example, the primary audience matters a lot. The features we have for that, for example, product or whatever we are writing about, it's important. That's why it is writing these questions. The call to action, for example, the call to action is really important, and I'm going to update this. I'm going to just write down. For call to action, I have a mailing list about AI news, and people can subscribe to that and get weekly emails. The name of this newsletter is AI Warriors. So I provided more information. Now let's wait for it. By the way, it provided the result that we wanted, the elements that we needed, but it also asked some questions. So if we provide more information, it will do a better job and writing better headlines or description or tags. The response is ready. And here are the titles. So in my prompt, I mentioned you should suggest 3 titles and mark your recommended option with a star. So this is the title that's suggested to me. OpenAI Agent Builder, benefits, setup, and 5 real-world AI agents. Now here, it didn't write it really good. The next part is explaining why this example is working, and it has clear promise of value, benefit plus setup, that it's valuable for the users. the outcome, for example, the 5 real-world AI agents. People like to practice, like to learn it on a real-life example. This is why this example is recommended and working. It suggested two other more examples that if I like these more, I can select them. So here is our title for our YouTube video. Actually, it's just this part. This is our title. Then we have text on thumbnail, build 5 AI agents. I can put this on the thumbnail of this video, right? Build 5 AI agents. Of course, if we talk about 5 AI agents in this video, which for now we are talking about 1. Then we have video description. It wrote the video description for us. This is the description. Then we have video tags. And here are the tags. I can just copy and paste it on my YouTube channel. And here's the pinned comment. Subscribe to AI Warriors. It's free for weekly AI news, tools, templates. Right? Here's the link and so on. I can just copy this, right? Comment it on my video and just pin it, right? And change the URL. So in a couple of minutes, we just created a good AI agent. Now, what I can do with this in real life, I can just place this AI agent on my website or on a website, a new website, for example, and I can work on it, make it a little bit look better, look nicer, and I charge people an amount like $10, $30, $50 subscription payment per month and give them some credit to use this tool for a couple of times based on their payment plan, right? I can do that and I can make money out of this very simple thing. It's very easy to work with it. As you saw, when I started to learn AI agents on some platforms, it was a little bit difficult to understand. And I'm sure for most people, it should be like that. But when I get to OpenAI Agent Builder, it's very clean and easy to understand, which is a really good benefit. You can start working with it, you can practice with it, you can understand it better, create a couple of examples, and little by little, if you want to start other tools like N8N or Zapier or some others, then you can jump to that because they are very similar to each other. Or for example, you have the ability to create an AI agent on OpenAI Agent Builder and then connect that agent to other platforms like N8N, right? You have some automation there, you have some automation here. You can connect them together, right? It's possible by the settings that they provided. And when you're ready, you can click on publish. You can select a name for it. Let's say YouTube Assistant, right? Just click on publish. And then it will give you the workflow ID or, for example, some agent SDK that you can use it to set this AI agent on your website, which, because it's a massive topic, I will talk more about it on another video. But for now, I suggest you to get into OpenAI Agent Builder, practice with it, create something similar, upload a couple of files that you have about, for example, your product, and let the user open the chat and ask some questions about the product that you have. Then the AI agent will search through the files and will respond to the user based on the file that you uploaded. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, don't forget, if you are interested in this topic, like the video, leave a comment. You can make suggestions. For example, Pouya, create a video on this topic. I really want to learn it. You talked about AI agents. Can you make an example, for example, for this kind of business? I will be happy to create videos based on your suggestions. And don't forget to subscribe if you are not subscribed yet, because we are going to have a couple of other videos on this topic and related content on AI. For example, we will have a complete course free available on our YouTube channel soon about AI agents of OpenAI, of course. And we will have some other videos, some other examples. We will have a video about widgets, which is very interesting. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss our upcoming videos. So that was all. I hope to see you soon on another video.